Hello, Billy here. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about my HealthLens app that I've been developing, and specifically the component regarding the food tracking and nutrition component. But before that, a little bit about myself. I'm a data scientist with a PhD in computational sciences and informatics, and I've been doing data science coding for over a decade at this point, and I've been developing iOS apps for about 2 years at this point. And one of the big ways that I can see how generative AI has changed how I do things is in developing iOS apps. One of the things that I want to talk about today is the nutrition component of my wellness health app, HealthLens. So I've been tracking my nutrition for just about over a year at this point, and the thing that I noticed is that I was doing a lot of the same tasks over and over again for logging that information in the spreadsheet. And the spreadsheet worked really well. It was effective. It was easy to add new foods. I was able to see general trends. It was a really useful tool, but there were some things that weren't quite right. One was that I wanted to integrate it with my other health data regarding my gym sessions, my running sessions, my sleep data, and see if there was anything I can improve upon just for my general well-being. But the other big thing was actually just tracking certain repetitive things. So for example, if I constantly cook with turkey, chicken, mixed veggies, and mushrooms, but I wanted to combine all of those things into a single item that was utilizing other components from my food database. Now, I could have created this own item and calculated all the things that were involved and make it its own item, but for whatever reason, I just did not end up doing that. And so one of the things that I specifically wanted to do in my app is have the ability to combine things from my database and make it its own item, where it would automatically calculate from those items in my database the protein, carbs, fat, sugar, etc. And so by doing that, that helped make creating new items much more straightforward. The other thing that I wanted to do is add just a single button to add staples to my log very quickly, because basically I was eating very similar things across multiple days, and it would just take time to just copy, paste, and make sure all the values were correct. Instead, I just wanted to be able to quickly add it with the usual portion size I would usually do and just create it much more efficiently. And that really helped to make the food logging process, for me at least, a lot more efficient. And when I did that, it was really great, but I couldn't tell if the food had logged properly, especially early on in the development cycle. So when I just wanted to add a little notification that appeared at the top of the app saying, hey, this was logged, you're good to go, and everything should be updated appropriately. So that made it easier to quickly confirm that, okay, things are being logged when I click on them, so that I didn't accidentally click it or miss the item entirely. By doing all of these things, for whatever reason, it made it much easier for me to plan out my days and my meals, in the sense that I didn't have to be at a computer to type everything out and log it all and remember everything perfectly. I could be on the go, just do it very quickly and move on with my life. If for whatever reason I end up not liking this app, one of the great things about the HealthLens app is that I'm able to export this and send it off to folks to another program if I find another program that I like better, or send it off to folks that I think would help me make better eating decisions. So for example, I would like to eventually meet with a nutritionist, give the nutritionist this data so that the nutritionist can make the best informed recommendations for me in my situation. So I think that the HealthLens app is really helping me track my food intake a lot better than it was using the spreadsheet that I was using before. But it's also enabling me to connect it to other health data to get a better sense of my overall fitness and wellness. Do any of you log your nutrition data? Are there things that you wish a nutrition food tracking app had that would be a great value add for you? Please let me know down in the comments below.